Welcome back. Here we are in the Amarcian Enclave, and we need to head to the Overseer's office, chamber, something like that, so we can actually go to the Archive of Wisdom. Because we finally gained entry and we can learn what the hell Richard's up to, maybe? Find out what this Lhant is. We know it's the core of the planet, but why does he need to go there? What is he doing? Who knows? It can't be good, whatever it is. I mean, if he wanted to destroy the planet, he could have just let that experiment run, couldn't he? Just stopped these guys and made the fire Valkanus explode. But he didn't. It's like the slowest opening doors ever. Who designed this place? What make it so convoluted and getting around? Is like clearly just aesthetics, maybe. Just for aesthetics.
I imagined that a place called the Archive of Wisdom would be more like a library.
Well, it's a computer, so...
Oh, we're chock full of wisdom around here. We just don't store it on paper. Oh my gosh, I never actually thought I'd come here. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see what we can learn about this Lhant.
Hey, that looks like the machine where we saw Sophie's illusion.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Which means if I just twang this thingy here...
What is that?
It's clearly a representation of the globe and the core inside the planet.
Is it real?
I can see right through it.
Okay, let me see. Lhant. Got it! Okay, now let me just... Oh, that's crazy.
It's cray-cray?
So the Lhant really does exist, but it's different from Valkanus Creus.
How so?
Well, it's kind of like the basis for Valkanus. Eleth is created in the Lhant and then stored in Creus and Valkanus Creus. It also says that Valkanus exists to stabilize the Eleth produced by the Lhant. Oh man, this is heavy.
Great Scott.
There's something slightly unnatural about the Lhant and the Valkanus. It's like they were almost designed.
Alright then, that's oddly astute of you.
I was totally just thinking that, Cheria. Great minds think alike.
Okay, so that's what the Lhant is. And Richard will go there next?
Oh yeah, in fact, I'm more sure of it now than ever. Richard didn't care about the Valkanus, he just wanted the Eleth.
What happens if he absorbs the Eleth from the Lhant?
Dead planet.
Well, since there would be no more Eleth, I think the world would just kinda... die.
That's crazy. I mean, that can't be what he's after. Could it?
If the Lhant is at the core, we'll need a way underground. How do we get down there?
Dig?
Let me check. Aw, bananas, not again.
What's your language, Pascal?
The records are so darn old. Come on, you. Okay, there we go. Looks like there's an entrance at a place called World's Eye. It's not far from Warrior's Roost, actually. Anything else useful? Lambda.
That's that word again. Half-Life 3 definitely confirmed at this point.
Lambda?
There's that word again. What does it mean?
It's something to do with Half-Lives, it really is.
Looks like it's the name of someone who went after the Valkanus a long time ago, just like Richard is doing now.
Huh?
Oh wait, hold on. There's a poem or something here.
A poem?
The seed of destruction from Fodra falls to the land of three lights, sprouting its limbs to shroud the radiance. The Saviour of Fodra rises to wither the leaves of destruction, guarding the lights forevermore. Okay, so are we supposed to know what any of that means? Because I totally don't.
I do. Can't spoil it though.
Oh, crud. There's another blank spot here. Seed of destruction. Fodra. Where have I heard that?
Sophie, what's wrong? Are you okay?
I can almost remember, but my head hurts.
You might need some headache medicine. I'm trying to think, because like, if I said paracetamol, it's like, that's not a thing in America, apparently. I learned that through Sarah. Yeah, strange.
You need some fresh air. Come on, let's go outside.
I mean, I say it's not a thing. It's like, I think it is a thing over there, but they just go by brand names. We just go by what the actual drug is called.
I'll take care of Sophie. You guys stay here and learn what you can.
Thanks, Cheria.
This information is just too fragmented. I can only read little bits and pieces. I might be able to repair it or whatever, but it'll probably take some time.
Do you know what happened to that Lambda guy after he attacked the Valkanus?
It looks like someone jumped in and saved the day. I found a little bit about how he was stopped by something called Protos Haste.
I mean, it's pretty easy to put the pieces together here, isn't it?
I'm guessing the seed of destruction in the poem is that Lambda dude.
Which means Protos Haste would be...
The Saviour of Fodra.
Saviour.
It makes sense.
Does it? Alright.
For some reason, Richard is trying to recreate the events from that poem.
And also at the same time, Sophie is trying to stop him.
I think we've learned enough. We should hurry to World's Eye.
Agreed. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let this world die.
We'll stop Richard this time. We have to.
Yeah, otherwise we're screwed.
You okay, Sophie? Does it still hurt?
Lambda, seed of destruction, Saviour from Fodra. I can almost remember.
It's okay. Don't force it.
See, I like this camera angle because it actually shows where this place is. It's like, oh, it's just properly floating in the middle of nowhere off to the side of the mountain. It's like, oh, I like that. It's like, it gives you a proper perspective of things.
It feels like I have to remember or something terrible will happen.
Something terrible?
But it's hard.
Whoops.
How are you, Sophie?
I need to stop doing that.
I'm fine now. I'm sorry.
We've decided to head for World's Eye.
I mean, yeah, what else are we gonna do?
Okay.
Don't push yourself if you're not feeling well.
No, you must take me with you, please.
Okay, but let us know if anything's wrong. We'll have to head back to Zavhert first. We can catch a ship from there.
Indeed, let us make haste. Let us make Protos haste. Yeah, it's a terrible joke. I do apologize. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Yeah, but it's even at this point, it's fairly easy to figure out what's going on here, isn't it? I mean, it's not even a spoiler at this point. It's just obvious. It's like Sophia's Protos haste, or whatever it was pronounced. It's that. Clearly she's that. Anyway, connecting the dots. Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
The scale of this story has grown so much, I almost can't follow it anymore. Can someone please give me a recap?
King Richard's transformation has plunged our world into a spiral of disaster. This same story came up again in the information from the hidden Amarcian archive.
It seems that King Richard is behaving just like a creature known as Lambda, who went after the Valkanus long ago.
So if we knew why that happened, we could totally figure out what's going on now. But we don't.
There was another piece to the puzzle, right?
Yes, that would be Sophie.
There you go. Even Hubert's just like, not even just beating about the bush. He's like, yeah, that's Sophie. Sophie. As simple as that, really. I mean, he's probably not saying that, but it is. It's like, come on. If I was playing this game right now, for the first time, I'd be like, right, so, the thing when they were children that killed Sophie, that was clearly Lambda. Lambda somehow, obviously, got into Richard, is the best way of putting it, and Proteus Haste is Sophie.
Lhant. Must get to the Lhant. Once we're there, our dream will come true. Right? We're the only ones who can save this world. This world is ravaged by war. We can restore it. We must.
See, now the question is like, what is he actually up to? Why get to the Lhant? What is the aim of this Lambda? Like, who knows? Well, again, I say who knows, but it's like, well, obviously I do, because I played the game before. But you know, just putting in the context, like for you, you know, it's the best way of doing it. Eastgate will seem better. All aboard, ride the shoe puff. Okay, so we want to head back to the port, and then see about heading to this World's Eye. And maybe we can finally see what's going on here. Because, like, he's draining the Elif. Why? What's the purpose? What is the aim of all this? What's this Fodra? It's like, yeah, we clearly got answers to questions we had. But now it's like, what's Fodra? What the hell is Fodra? What is the Lhant exactly? Why does it seem like it's constructed, as Cheria pointed out? These are the questions we're at now. Just trying to put myself back in the mindset of when I first played it. It's like, yeah, I would have got to this point. It makes sense to be at this point in my mind, etc. So yeah, hopefully that will make sense to you as well. Otherwise, I don't know. Probably going to be confused from here on out. Did I get any more stuff? I'm the Card King. Yes. Oh, we didn't get 20 cards. Alright, oh, no, we did. Lovely. Let's have a look at that then. So, Mastery Tonic. So, let's actually see about this mixer then. Because it is like, yeah, very low production chance. But it's like, yeah, I'd sooner have that. So, let's actually see here. Let's go with the Sage. Out of that. Well, seems good to me. Alright then, so.
We need passage to an area east of Warrior's Roost. Can you take us there?
Not in this weather, mate.
If you've got the coin, I've got the boat. But I don't see the point. There ain't nothing up there.
We have urgent business on an island in that area.
Say, you must be the ones that government fellow was talking about. Yeah, I'm supposed to give you whatever you want.
Oh no, we'll still pay. I mean, you're going out of your way.
Sounds like the Overseers pulled some strings for us.
We can make sail whenever you're ready. Just let me know, yeah?
Indeed. Right, so I think we have some more skits now, actually. Like, they've opened up. So, where do I want to go? I'm just checking the list here. Just making sure. Oh, I think I see what I missed. Yes. We were meant to actually go a bit south. It's like, who decided to put these skits in these locations? It's very, very strange. It's like at this point, why would you head back? Like, why would you head back? Doesn't quite make sense. So I'm just busy reading the list. You can see me veer off when I'm reading the list. Right, so I've got to see if there's one in the inn, and there should also be one outside the Amarcian Enclave. The save just further south from the Amarcian Enclave. It's like, who decided to put one there? What are the chances you'd go back there at this point? Just seems very odd. The missing pieces.
If we assume the Lestalia and the Valkanus were artificially created, the question becomes, who created them?
I would assume that the Amarcians created them.
The control units and ruins we've discovered are totally the work of Amarcians, but I don't think we're responsible for the Valkanus themselves.
But then, who besides the Amarcians would even be capable of such an achievement?
We just checked the Archive of Wisdom. There were records about Valkanus control units, but nothing about building a Valkanus Crius.
Seems we are still lacking a crucial piece of information.
Indeed. And I suspect this missing information may prove critical to stopping King Richard.
Oh, yes. We are missing a very, very big piece of the puzzle. There's some clues all over the place, but I don't want to point them out because it'll probably give you a bit too much information, but it is something I've mentioned previously. Let's put it like that. It's the best way I can put it, really. So all aboard the ship buff. Alright, so we need the save point. Like here, it's like you'd come out of here. I suppose if you were leaving the Amarcian Enclave, you might not go on the turtles and you might come down here. If you decided to do leveling up on the way back, something like that maybe. It still seems very, very strange to me. What if he knows?
So this Protos haste stopped the Lambda disaster?
Yes. Why are you asking?
So if Richard is trying to wipe out all of the world's Elith, just like this Lambda did, doesn't that mean that we'll need a Protos haste on our side to defend against him?
Yes.
Do you think Richard knows that his actions are going to eradicate all life from our world?
What if he does?
Huh?
What if Richard does understand? What would you do?
Well, I guess I would have to... What could I do?
Stab him in the chest really hard. Because if you don't, everybody dies. So it's a harsh choice. It's a choice you wouldn't want to make, but it's like, you'd have to. There's no way around it. It's like, you'd have to stop him. Oh, got another lovely title for Sophie there. Right, so back we go. So yeah, you can sort of see how things in the past have played out now in this story. Like when Sophie was sort of like feeling weird towards Richard. And like the whole, like when they touched hands and like she touched him on the shoulder and something like that. It's like sort of like something was coming off of it. It's like, yeah, clearly she's the one who's meant to stop whatever is it's not even controlling him, is it? Because you can see that there's sort of like almost an agreement between whatever, like Lambda and Richard. You can sense that. You can see that, like, for the little scenes we've had. It's like, it's not like a possession. It's almost like a, parasite, is what it seems like. I don't know if parasite would be the right word, because that implies it's feeding off of him, but that's not the right thing. Anyway, it's sort of like a, symbiotic relationship, really. That seems what it's like. Anyway, this is the boarding dock for blah 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 blah. Would you like to board? World's Eye. We'll be departing shortly. I forgot I can skip this. I was like, hurry up. It's like, I can skip it.
Oh, hey, Sophie. Checking out the view?
No, I just had nowhere else to stand.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Is Richard still your friend?
He's dead to me.
Yeah, Sophie, he is. But not just me. He's your friend as well, right? Remember the pact of friendship we made together?
But last time we tried, we couldn't do it.
Well then, we'll just make another pact once Richard is back to normal. As long as we care for each other, the pact can be remade.
Can we still remake it if I defeat him?
Are you saying you're going to do that to protect us?
If we do the Pact of Friendship with Richard again, will it make these feelings go away?
Probably not.
I have this feeling that if I don't destroy him, I'll lose my other friends. But Richard is my friend too, so why do I feel this way?
You've done everything you can to protect us, Sophie. There's no need for you to shoulder everything alone. Let me take care of Richard. He's a good person. I know he is. There must be a reason for what he's doing.
Asbel,
That seems an odd place to end that scene, but alright. Here we are. Question mark? Yes, there we go. Did it go north? And what way did they approach this? Like, they were at Zavhert. I suppose they could have gone round, but even then it's like, huh, you took a weird way to get here.
So this is World's Eye.
It's not very big. So where's the entrance to the Lhant?
I'm gonna guess up the stairs.
Let's snoop around and see what we can find.
Oh, lovely. Let's view the skit. A near miss.
Did we beat you here, Richard? Or have you already come and gone? Either way, I will stop you.
No. Well, I'm actually going to end this part here. Yeah, because if we proceed onwards, we're going to have a huge scene. Let's put it like that. So it'll take a while and the part will go on way too long. So it'll be a short part, but we should have a fun part in the next part. I've said part way too much. Alright, let us part ways and I'll see you in the next part. Part.